Episode 7, The Envoy's Shadow. Greyhollow awoke to the sound of bells. Not the usual market bells. These were sharp, metallic, urgent, warning bells. Ash and Echo rushed to the lookout window of the hideout. From their vantage point, they saw imperial banners unfurling across the city. Soldiers marched through the streets in tight formation. Inquisitors in white cloaks spread out like a stain. At the center of it all rode a tall, severe man with silver hair bound in a clasp of blessed metal. Commander Thorn. Echo's jaw tightened. He's the Empire's best hunter. Ash swallowed. He can sense forbidden magic. Echo turned to her, eyes sharp. Then we stay hidden. No magic, no risks. Riven burst into the room. City's on full lockdown, no one in or out. We go dark until he leaves. Echo nodded. Everyone underground, now. Ash followed her into the depths of the hideout, a maze of stone tunnels lit only by dim lanterns. The air felt heavy, suffocating. They were trapped, together, for days. The hideout settled into tense silence. No missions, no scouting, no magic. Just waiting. Ash and Echo shared a small room, a necessity, not a choice. 2 bedrolls, 1 lantern, bare stone walls. The first day passed in awkward quiet. The second day, they started talking. Echo sat sharpening her sword. "I never expected to live long," she said suddenly. "Not in this line of work." Ash blinked. "You talk like you're already dead." Echo shrugged. "I made peace with it years ago. The rebellion was all I had." Ash hesitated. "And now?" Echo looked at her. "Now things feel different." Ash's breath caught. Later, Ash admitted, "I've spent 3 years running. I didn't think I'd ever stop. But here, with all of you, with you, it feels like maybe I could." Echo's expression softened in a way Ash had never seen. The tension between them grew thick, warm, impossible to ignore. On the 3rd night, Echo took the late watch shift in the corridor outside their room. Ash tried to sleep but couldn't. Her thoughts kept circling Echo, the way her voice softened in the dark, the way her eyes lingered. She slipped out quietly. Echo looked up, surprised. "Can't sleep?" Ash shook her head. "Can I sit with you?" Echo nodded. They sat shoulder to shoulder on the cold stone floor. Their hands rested between them, close, almost touching. Ash's fingers brushed Echo's. Echo didn't pull away. For a long moment they sat like that, breath mingling, hearts pounding, the world narrow to the space between their hands. Echo whispered, "Ash." Ash turned toward her. Their hands almost intertwined. Almost. Footsteps thundered down the corridor. A rebel scout stumbled into view. Echo caught him before he fell. "What happened?" she demanded. The scout gasped. "The Envoy. He's not alone. He brought something with him. A wraith, but not like the others." Ash's blood ran cold. "What kind?" The scout replied. "A Harbinger. Huge, old, strong. It can track magic, specific magic." Echo's eyes widened. "It's hunting Ash." Ash felt the world tilt. Echo stood instantly. "We need to move, now." Riven arrived, grim. "We can't stay hidden. Thorn will find us eventually." Echo made her decision in a heartbeat. "I'll draw them off." Ash grabbed her arm. "Echo, no!" Echo cupped her cheek, thumb brushing her skin. "I won't let them take you." Ash's breath hitched. "You can't face a Harbinger alone." "I won't be alone," Echo said. "Riven will cover me. You'll take a small team and break into Thorn's quarters. Find out what he knows." Ash shook her head. "Echo." Echo leaned her forehead against Ash's. "Please, trust me." Ash closed her eyes. "I do." Echo and Riven slipped into the streets, moving like shadows. The Harbinger's presence was unmistakable, a towering silhouette of darkness, its collar glowing like molten silver. Echo led it away from the hideout, darting through alleys, over rooftops, drawing its attention with flashes of blessed silver. The Harbinger roared, a sound that shook the stones. Echo stumbled, nearly caught, saved only by Riven's arrow striking the wraith's collar, buying precious seconds. They fled into the night. Meanwhile, Ash and a small team infiltrated the Envoy's temporary quarters in the governor's manor. The building was heavily guarded, but Ash used her magic sparingly, tiny pulses of ash to disrupt locks, faint whispers of soot to mask their presence. Inside Thorn's office, Ash found a locked chest. She opened it. Inside were documents stamped with the sigil of the Ember Spire. She unfolded the top page. The Pyre of Echoes, Ritual Output Log. Her breath stopped. Names. Hundreds of names. Forbidden magic. Exsanguated. Executed. Processed. Transformed. Her eyes scanned the list. Her mother. Her father. Her brother. Her sister. All marked with the same notation. Converted. Bound. Ash's knees buckled. A sound tore from her throat. Raw. Broken. The teen leader whispered, "Ash, we have to go." Ash clutched the papers to her chest, shaking violently. "My family. They turned my family into wraiths." Echo returned to the hideout at dawn, limping, bloodied, exhausted. Riven supported her, both of them barely standing. Ash saw her and ran. Echo caught her, arms wrapped around her tightly despite the pain. "You're safe. Thank the gods you're safe." Ash broke. She collapsed against Echo, sobbing into her shoulder, the document still clutched in her hand. Echo held her without hesitation, stroking her hair, murmuring soft reassurances. "I'm here. I've got you. I'm not going anywhere." Ash trembled. "They took my family. They turned them into—" Echo pulled her closer, voice fierce and tender all at once. "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." Ash buried her face in Echo's neck, letting herself be held, letting herself fall apart. Echo didn't let go. Not once. Ash and Echo sat together on the floor of the hideout, wrapped in each other's arms. The lantern burned low beside them. Ash's tears soaked Echo's shirt. Echo's hand stroked her hair in slow, steady motions. Outside, the city remained under lockdown. Inside, two hearts beat in the same fragile rhythm, grief, fury, tenderness, and something deeper rising between them, something they neither of them could deny anymore.